Hey racers, JonRacer3 is today back for another case unboxing. It's that time again, and today we have the Hot Wheels 2019 G case, which I'm super excited to unbox. So I'm gonna skip all the commentary and let's just jump right into the cars. So let's go ahead and get our first three cars here. We already have a pretty cool one. We have Duck and Roll, which looks like a rubber duck car with the red wheels on it. Looks very cool. And then we have Honda Monkey and Warp Speeder, three cars that we have seen before, but that's a very cool duck car. Looks pretty quick. Cars with big wheels like that always tend to be quick, so we will see about that. Next up we have a Mazda RX-7, which I believe is new for this case, but I may be wrong on that. Then we have the Subaru Impreza 22B STI, and then we have Diaper Jagger. I believe we've all seen all these cars. Even this one, I think this was from last case. Man, I have to really refresh my memory. I do not remember the last case that we unboxed, and that is not good from a YouTube standpoint. Anyway, next up we have Road Bandit, which I believe is a recolor from a previous case, so that is very cool. We have the Chevy Nova Wagon, which is new for this case, and then we have a Ford Mustang, which I believe we had seen in a previous case. Very cool stuff there. Next up we have Dune It Up, which is new for this case in black and white. Hopefully it fits on the track. Usually with rally cars like this, they don't really fit on the track, but it'd be very cool if it does, and the cars that we have seen before right there. Next up we have Tooligan in purple, which I believe is new for this case. We have the Mattel Dreammobile and the 87 Dodge D100, which raced in the last case race, which unfortunately did not take the dub, but that is very cool stuff there. Next up we have Turbocharged and Locomotorin, the Thomas car, which we've seen. Turbocharged I believe is new for this case, and I think Turbocharged actually won one of the case races earlier this year, so we got the recolor of that. And then we have a 42 Willys Jeep right there. As you can see, it is very tuned. That is a very cool looking Jeep right there. New for the case. Put it right over there. Next up we have three new cars for the case. We have Power Rocket, the 2017 Nissan GTR R35 2020 50th Anniversary Edition. Very cool looking GTR right there. Very clean, as you can see. Very excited to open up that guy. And then we have Motosaurus in pink and blue, which is also new for the case. Next up we have another Mazda RX-7, so no supercharger in this case, a green Octane, and then Chevy Impala in red, all cars that we have seen before. Next up we have one of my all-time favorite Hot Wheels castings. We got the 76 Greenwood Corvette in blue. Super glad to see this back in the running. Then we have two Jet Z in blue, which was the Hot Wheels Legends Tour winning car that made it into a model. And then we have the Linster Prototype. I love this car. It's a fantasy car, but it looks like a prototype car, obviously because of the name, and yeah, it looks very, very neat. So lots of good cars coming now. Next up we have Carbonator, Heavy Hitcher, and Turbocharged. You've seen all the cars before except for Heavy Hitcher, I believe, which is now out in silver. As you can see, it's got Experimenter's Garage on the side. Another chrome car. Very cool. You can use that to tow your cars. It's a good idea. We have another recolor of RV There Yet that came out earlier this year, and now it is back in blue. We have a Ford F1, which we've seen before, and then a golden Batmobile, which I believe is new for this case as well. So there's that for you. Not a lot of exciting cars, but next we have a Land Rover Series 3 pickup, Mattel Dreammobile, and then we have Ion Motors Thresher, which is from the Fast and Furious Spy Racers series on Netflix, and this thing looks pretty cool. It looks very solid. It looks like it has Matchbox wheels from this view, which is very weird, but it looks like a very solid car. I haven't watched Fast and Furious Spy Racers on Netflix, but if you guys have, let me know down in the comments. Is it good? Is it not? Is that a cool car? Let me know in the comments below. Time to go to the next case, or next layer.
I interrupt this program to let you guys know about my gaming channel. If you guys could do me a huge favor, just go into the description and click subscribe on my gaming channel. We're going to be out posting a lot of fun content on this channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get notified for every time I upload. I might upload some special stuff on here, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But that is just all I wanted to say. Now back to your scheduled video.
Alright, here we go. First 3 cars of the bottom layer. We have a custom Ford Maverick in black, which is new for this case. Very cool looking stuff there in a matte black with the red flames. All the other cars you've seen in previous cases before. Next up, it looks like we have another Hyper Rocker in white and green. You don't really see the white and green color combo in cars these days, along with another Octane and another Carbonator. Cars that you have seen before. Next up, we have a Honda City Turbo in red. This car is coming out a lot recently that I've noticed. We have a Dodge Charger Daytona tuned, which looks like is the regular treasure hunt, as you can see from the band right there on the back and the wing. That's a very cool regular treasure hunt. I like that a lot. And then we have Wheelie Chair, a car that you have seen before. Next up, we have 3 cars you've seen before. We got another Ion Motors Thresher, a Road Bandit, and a Thomas car. Very cool looking cars there. Next up, we have a Hudson Hornet, a Chrysler Pacifica, and another Duck and Roll. Look at that Hudson Hornet. Wow. I remember Hot Wheels came out with a Super Treasure on Hudson Hornet like a while ago. But man, that looks cool. I love that so much. A nice retro racer. Very good work, Hot Wheels. And then we have a Chrysler Pacifica here in black with some Spectra. It looks like Spectra Flame paint, but it's not. It looks very shiny. It looks very, very neat. Next up, we have a Mazda RX-7 in blue, another Batmobile in clip rod. All of these cars you have seen in previous cases, as you can see there. Next up, we have Chill Mill, a Subaru, and a Mazda RX-7. Man, Hot Wheels is really pushing us with these Subarus. We've gotten so many of these Subarus in the 2020 cases. In blue and in red, which is crazy. Next up, we have a 96 Porsche Carrera, which is the highlight. You guys have seen all of the other cars before, but we got a recolor of this Carrera. It's come out in white, it's come out in blue, and now it has come out in a nice yellow color. You don't see many yellow cars with those black wheels. I really love the wheels that they did on this thing. Looks very clean. I like that a lot. Next up, we have a Porsche 944 Turbo, along with cars that you guys have seen before. Check out the 944 Turbo. Very, very cool looking car. It is a new for 2020 casting, part of the Porsche series. And that is a very, very Porsche color, if I do say so myself. Just represents luxury. And man, this is a cool car. I don't know a lot about my Porsches, but this is a nice little old retro Porsche. 89 Porsche 944 Turbo. Very cool casting from Hot Wheels there. Next up, we have High Tech Missile, Clip Rod, and another Linster prototype. You guys have seen all 3 of these cars before. Very cool looking stuff there. And getting down to the end, we have a Land Rover Series 3 pickup, a Greppo X24, which I believe we've seen before in a previous case, but I don't think we have. In yellow, we've seen Greppo before, but not in this yellow. It's got a special feature, as you can see, the bumper lifts up on that thing, looking very neat there. And then for our final 3 cars, we have a cool one in black, which I believe is a recolor for the case. Then we have a Copo Camaro and a Baja Bug, which you have seen in cases before this. So that is going to wrap up the Hot Wheels 2020 G case. As you can see, a lot of cool cars here. I'm really looking forward to next case. I believe we're going to be getting the Joey Logano Mustang, which I'm very, very excited for. But very nice cars in this case. We got the 944 Turbo. We got the super cool treasure hunt with the Dodge Charger Daytona tuned. I'm a fan of the tuned Daytona, so that is very cool stuff, and a whole bunch of nice looking castings here. And with that, this is where I'm going to end off the video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next case race, which will be a week from now. So go ahead, comment down below what car you think is going to win, and if it does, I'll give you a shout out at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace.
Oh.